Hello and welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room. Today I'm going to share with you how to make this little card, which I've been doing at some workshops recently. We're going to use the Bration stamp set, Brighten My Day. We're going to use this little house image here, which I love. I love the little ideas, like it says You Brighten My Day, which goes with that, but I just love it as an ideas thing. And I'm going to use those three little hearts as well. Okay, the other stamp set I'm going to use, I'm waiting for the groans, it's Butterfly Basics again, and I'm going to use this image here, this straight line going along here, and I'm going to use the Sending Wishes Your Way. Okay, so let's get started with this. We're starting with a crumb cake base card, and I'm inking up the line. I haven't got that on there very straight, so let's have a straight-ish line. Okay, I'm inking that up with soft suede, and I'm going to go top and bottom on this card, and it just gives me a little border. So the layers we're using, this is cherry cobbler, and I've got that at 3 3/4 inches by 4 1/4 inches, and the smaller layer is 3 1/2 inches by 3 3/4 inches. I think that's right. Anyway, it fits like that onto the card. Let's have a little go. So I'm going to stamp next with some old olive ink. And oh, this was the other one I'm using out of Butterfly Basics. And this is what I'm going to, this little fern image is what I'm going to hang the house from. So I want that to just pop along at the top there. And I'm going to have, in the cherry cobbler, I'm going to have the greeting. That's Sending Wishes Your Way. And I'm going to pop that down at the bottom there. Just set that aside for a moment while we do the house. And the house I'm going to stamp in the soft suede again. I've got a little piece of vanilla here. Now, if I owned the arrow punch, I could just punch that house straight out. But as I don't, I'm going to have to cut it out by hand. I'm sure I can manage though. So I'm just putting the little hearts, how cute are they, onto the house. And what I'm going to do is just grab a dauber, and we'll just colour those hearts in actually before I cut this out. And I'm just colouring those in with the cherry cobbler marker. Sweet! And as I say, if only I'd bought that punch, I could just punch this out, but it won't take me too long. But if you do have that in your collection, this stamp set has all sorts of greetings and images that work really well with the various punches. And then I'm just going to daub just a little bit, give a slightly vintage look to my little house. How sweet is that? Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now I've got a little tip for hanging your house. I'm going to use a little bit of gold ribbon because that's what I have around today, and I'm going to use a punch. This is the 1/8 of an inch punch, hand punch, and I'm just going to punch through right where I want that ribbon to disappear as though it's hanging on the branch. So I'll pop that through. And I'm going to secure it at the back with a piece of washi tape. Doesn't matter what colour, as we're not going to see that. I use washi tape for everything now. Just love it. And then we're going to want to hang the house. So I'm going to do a little hole again in the roof of the house. I'm going to thread my ribbon through doing that out of shot, sorry about that. And I've actually threaded it through to the back. Decide how long I want it. Where do I want that to hang? Think about there. Flip that over, and once again I can secure that with washi tape. Snip it off. And then I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on the back, and that again will help hold that ribbon and the washi tape in place, as well as popping the little house up just a smidgen. So that goes on there. Let's make it hang straight, shall we? It's blowing in the wind there. Third time lucky. Straightish, straight enough for me. Okay, bringing this layer back in. I'm going to measure this for you because I still wasn't convinced I'd given you the right measurements. So let me do that for you. So, very vanilla layer, 3.5 by 4 1/4. And the red layer is 4.5 by 3 3/4. Is that what I said? Shall we pretend it is what I said at the beginning? I hope it was. So I'm putting some Tombow on there and popping that there, and some blue there, and pop that through. And there we go. So there you go. That's the end of the project. Sweet little, like a birdhouse hanging from the branch and hanging by ribbon. I just love that. So I hope you've enjoyed your visit to Elizabeth's Craft Room today. I look forward to welcoming you back again soon.